The Southeastern Lions football team is back at work for spring practice as they look to improve on their third-place finish in the Southland Conference last season.
The biggest question of the team comes at the starting quarterback position with three candidates, junior Donovan Isom and sophomores Lorenzo Nunez and Chandler Elin. The Southeastern Lions have locked in the 7th seed in the Southland Conference tournament with their victory against UNO. Coach Ladner knows he might not have the best players at any one skill, but he believes the intangibles are what drives his team and tries to instill it in his players every day in an us-against-the-world mentality.
The matches against University of Lafayette and Alcorn State have been postponed. The match against University of Lafayette has yet to be rescheduled. The match against Alcorn State has been rescheduled for February 21st. Well, they'll look to improve on their singles play, and they'll look to continue to dominate on their doubles play.
Schwarner steals home from third. Man on second steals to third, and the Lions take a 9-0 lead. Top of the 9th inning, Lions are winning 12-0. 2 outs, runners on first and second. And we've seen your Carson Kreitz gets a line drive up the middle as the Lions lead 13-0. And when we return, we'll check in on the Lions golf and track team. Don't go anywhere. So what this means for the Warriors, I don't think they should worry too much. Kevin Durant's going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's coming back in 2 weeks. He'll be reevaluated. I think that the team's going to ride the rest of the season without him. They're going to go into the playoffs. If the first round, if they could either win in 4 or 5 games, they'll try to keep him off the court for as long as they can. In the second round, they're either going to be facing up the Rockets, the Spurs, or probably maybe the Clippers in the second round, where they'll definitely need Kevin Durant. Right now, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Brandon Marshall, Tony Jefferson, and Alshon Jeffrey. Those are the 3 biggest names to me that I think have signed so far. Tony Jefferson signing with the Baltimore Ravens is huge because now you get to pair him up with Pro Bowler Eric Weddle. And to have Tony Jefferson, only about 24 years old, 25, pairing up with Eric Weddle, who's a veteran in this league now. But I think that the trade itself wasn't necessarily bad. The only bad thing was exactly what the Saints got back. They could have definitely gotten there was a trade offer with the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Eagles were offering up Michael Kendricks, who could immediately have an impact on the Saints defense.
And that's Madison Marie Edmondson.
For a lot of people, this is just a softball field, but for Maddie, this is more than just a field. This is a chapter in her book, and every time she steps on the field, another page is being written, and another page is being written in her story. And like I said, I tell you a story, and this is her life story, and she's the author of it, and according to Maddie, this is the best setting she could have ever gone to. For the big game, I'm Andrew Dismukes. I'm Andrew Dismukes.